And so, young legend me thought that I could walk out, go for a walk in this arguably apocalyptic weather where one side of the sky is gray and literally looks like it's gonna just, you know, like some final boss is gonna emerge from it. The other side of the sky is like beautiful, sunny, and everything's great. And on the way back, it started hailing, and I had to stand under a bridge with an old man who was just, you know, trying to cycle and just kind of banter about rain and terrible weather in this country. Welcome, folks. We're going to be doing a deck and fight that has nothing to do with weather, has more things to do with food, I think, mint and stuff. But, of course, today we're doing Genesis Witches, so we're kind of finishing up our backlog from the last set. We have two. We have this one, and then we have the duos, Bermuda, that I am very bad at playing. And therefore, I'm probably going to screw up so you guys can have fun, you know, prepare your popcorn for, I think, Monday when that goes up. And so, I'm sure you guys will have a great laugh. But today, we're going to do Genesis. I played this deck a fair bit, I guess, at the end of last set. And I think it's still okay. Like, it's like a fun tier 2 deck. It's not necessarily, like, crazy, amazing, god tier, etc., etc. But yeah, we're also recording this with the Twitch chat. If you want to be part of the experience, come join us on twitch.tv/DifferentFight. And of course, if you like the content, support it. Drop a like, sub, all those other great, cool YouTuber things. It is much appreciated. But of course, let's take a look at the Genesis list for witches. And so here we go. Alright, so here is the list for witches. In Japanese, they're called Majo, or so you can call them Mahjong if you want to. Here we go. First, we have the starter for witches. I tried out a bunch of different starters because Genesis has a lot of fairly decent ones, but this one felt the best. This is the witch one. So she says, when your Vanguard is a witch, you can count -1, put it into the soul, then look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put one of them into the soul, put the rest into your drop zone, and then choose one of your witches and give it 5k power. So it might not seem like much, but it sets up your drop zone for Legion, and it also gives you something in the soul. Technically 2 cards, which is pretty nice. It's an alright starter, but I tried the grade 3 Searcher, felt kind of bad. Also, the fact that it's a witch is really nice because the grade 3 Legion's second skills ask for another witch in the middle column, and so that's basically another witch in the middle column, which the grade 3 Searcher is not. Witches also have a exclusive Perfect Guard, which can be searched by effects, which is also very nice. Top of that, we have this. She's also a witch, if I'm not mistaken, the Cider. When placed for that until the end of your next turn, she gives you rank of the skill that every time a rear guard is retired or a sentinel would go to the drop zone, it goes to soul instead, so it helps us to recycle intercepts and our good grade 2s. This deck really has a lot of good grade 2s. Then we have this one, which is the Valencia. In the soul, when she's put into the drop zone, soul charge until you soul charge 2 non-triggers, which is pretty cool. Just lets us filter, basically, which is always great. I only run 2 of the Melissa. I just don't feel it's needed as much. This deck has like no counter charge, and you counterblast 1 for like every single superior call, so I'd rather superior call the grade 2s over the grade 1s, and rather keep the grade 1s alive as boosts. Then for the grade 2s, of course, we have the Chamomile. When Soul Blasted, you can count +1 to call it, give it 3k power. Everyone knows her, but she has a new friend, which is the Cardamon. So when she's Soul Blasted, you can count +1 to call her and give her 4k. So she gets a little bit more power, but she has to, like, this one is generic, whereas this one has to have a witch Vanguard. So this one is witch specific, cannot be used as generically as Chamomile, so keep that in mind. This is one of the Legion mates, so she's the Jasmine. When called, if your Vanguard is a witch, count +1, soul charge 3, and gain 3k. So if your soul's kind of whack, if it's kind of weak, your rides have been pretty bad, she comes through. She comes through, so she is pretty cool. And then we have this one, which is the 12k attacker for witches. She's like the worst grade 2 in the deck, but she's the Legion mate of the main Legion, so, you know, gotta deal with it. Speaking of which, first we have Mint. So she Legions with the 12k attacker. When she attacks, if you're in Legion state, Soul Blast 3, she gets +10k for that turn, and the following ability, all of your front row witch rear guards get +5k power. So this helps you to like push your opponent, basically like from like low damage to high damage, and then you just like rewrite into the other one. Also, once per turn, if you have another witch in the middle column, you can count +1 to soul charge 3. If you have a wax soul, it's pretty good. And then, of course, you have the Fennel. So she, I think, is the better one. She legions with Jasmine, and during the turn that you legioned, at the end of the attack that she battled the Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 3. So look at top 5 cards of your deck and add 2 witches to your hand from among them. Which, of course, these PGs are also witches, which is pretty good. But it's only for the turn Sheet Legion, so that Soul Blast ability is only for that turn, so keep that in mind. You will have to re-ride, so don't call your grade 3s too carelessly. Also, when ridden, you can count +1 to Soul Charge 3, so both Witch Legions do Soul Charge. I run 1 Minerva just in case you need it. This can be virtually anything, but for the heals, I highly recommend for this meta to run the Justitia, because she is a unlocker, and there's quite a lot of Link Joker running around, and this will definitely come through, especially with how much Omega locking Link Joker has now. So first skill literally doesn't matter, but second skill is, when placed on Vanguard Reguard Circle, choose a locked card and unlock it. So I recommend this as the heal for now. When Link Joker leaves the meta, I guess you can run Break Rights, but for now, Unlocker is super important. Also, we run 9 draws. Because of Legion, we don't really deck out, and we still need draws to hit our pieces to actually push the power to do the, 5 attack multi-attack turns. But yeah, otherwise, that's the deck. Let's take it up for some games. This is happening in the set 21 meta, even though this deck came out in set 20, but as I said, this is the backlog. So mess around with it, have fun with it. We might not win any games, we might win a game, maybe 2. Who knows? Let's check it out. Alright, so, hey, wait, look what I said. Stride win now? Alright. I heard that that's a thing you shouldn't say at official events, but let's go. Alright, we're playing against Link Joker, so of course our grade 3 is going to come in pretty handy here. Damn, we're facing a legend here. Mill's a good ride, but I think this is a good keep for now. Cider is also good, but this is a better ride as well. So, pretty good hand actually. Pretty good hand. So let's run it against Link Joker. We're going to be heavily relying on our unlockers going into the late turns, so gonna definitely be looking for that. Let's see what kind of variant of Link Joker it is, if it's Blaster Joker or something else. Alright, our opponent decided to ride finally after a lot of consideration, as he only had a PG in hand, which does hurt. Definitely hurts. But let's see here. So I think for us, we're gonna just go into the Valencia here, then go into this, go into this. Pretty straightforward, but let's see. He's about to time out, but luckily managed to avoid it. And we draw the unlocker, which is very nice. Alright, let's ride up to the Valencia. Nothing too special here, just put this to the middle column and just bash. I think like the early game turns for this deck aren't anything like too crazy or extravagant. Like, it's just like bashing, building up a bit of a soul, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So yeah. Alright, yeah, this starter is also pretty interesting just because it bounces itself back to hand, so you can use it for like discard fodder for other skills, but I kind of like the resist starter personally, so let's see. Ooh, Sword Viper, so is this like a Venom Dancer deck? I guess it might be. Alright, so is he gonna bash? Maybe they have like a poor connection. Okay, let's see. Osmium. So he can basically push 2 damage here. I don't really want to like rush back, so it's a little bit awkward because this hand is definitely not made for that. But let's see how it goes. Alright, swings Vanguard. You're gonna take 1. Ooh, there's a Legion Mate. I have had games on stream even that my Legion Mates just evaporated, so I definitely don't want that happening again. Alright, this looks to be a slow turn where we don't really do much. We could theoretically like call this down. We call down the Cider and then buff her with the starter. But is that worth it? Is that worth it? It feels like a wasted Cider. But at the same time, I kind of need it. Yeah, maybe let's push some damage. Let's try that. So we give it a skill, doesn't really matter. And then we try to at least put something nice into the soul. That's something nice. That's definitely something nice. And then we give this the power. So this kind of works out. That's kind of the multi-use, I guess, of the starter. You can still make something out of it. You get a draw trigger as well. Very nice, very nice. Alright, swing. Second PG burned. That is good news for us. That's definitely good news for us. And we have like both legions to choose from, so we can like go into mint to like do that little push. We really need to carefully keep the Justitias in hand for the unlock. And then basically after that, we're gonna just try to go into this to search for PGs and stuff. So yeah. Fortunately, I skipped the Garnet Star right animation. Feel a bit bad because I didn't show it to you in the actual Garnet Star video. Oops. It's not meant to be. Alright, all Link Joker decks these days run this. Soul Blaster to draw card is good in everything. Absolutely everything. So, especially in a deck that, you know, retires so much. Or not retires, like discards his own hand so much. Ooh, giving Counterblast to Genesis is kind of like a tricky situation because you're also giving them Counterblast to, you know, like do more Superior Calls, which is kind of yikes when you think about it. So yeah, I'm assuming he's gonna bash Vanguard first because it's only 17, so it doesn't hit like a magic number, and you want to still try to. Well, no, he can't even heal because he pushed me to 3. But looks like there won't be any healing happening here. He's gonna just attack into my Cider, which will go to Soul actually, funnily enough. So that's pretty good how that works out, I guess. All right, another unlocker. That's really good. So we're gonna use this Legion first to push. No animation, sadly, but does have voice lines. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. We can call one of these to bash because we're gonna overcall it. And then I'm thinking on what else. Because our Soul right now, we only have like... Oh, we have 2 Witches actually, so we don't need to worry too much about this, I would say. So we can call like this. We don't have boosters though, which is a little bit yikes, but I think it's okay. Let's Legion first, see what we can do. Alright, 2 triggers and 2 grade 2s. It's pretty good Legion, pretty good Legion. We can fill up Soul with the Valencia as well, which is pretty nice. Alright, I think we can just bash here. Yeah, not having any boosters kind of hurts, but I kind of burned one last turn, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't want to burn too much CB here either, so let's just bash and see what we can do with it. See how much we can push. We might refrain from Soul Blasting some of the attackers if he hits a defensive here. He does. I think we can still break a defensive, at least with one of the calls, so let's do something like this for now. So we're going to just call 1 for now, just to have the double intercept column, and then we'll bash into the rear if necessary. So this will at least give me double intercept, so he has to work a bit harder to get both locks. And then this way, if we get a trigger... Well, we need 2 triggers, quite literally, to push that better. We thin deck, but it wasn't enough to check triggers, I guess. Unfortunate, but that's okay. So here... Oof, damn. Double draw. I'll let him have this in the drop zone to Legion back, just because I think it's still... Even though it's a heal, I know... it's still a good attacker on the board, so I think I want to clear that out for now. It does give him a trigger in the drop, but I think I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe that was a mistake. We'll find out soon. We will find out in due time. In due time. Alright, so. What will he do? I guess Garnet Star Legion? Yeah, I'm just gonna Legion it back. Heal 2 grade 2s in the PG. That's fine, that's fine. So he's gonna he's only gonna unlock 1 of my front rows, and we have 2 PGs, so we're kind of okay. And we can go into this to try to add more PGs to hand, which is good. All right, he locks that, but luckily I have 2 unlockers in hand, so we're kind of okay on that front. I'm assuming he's gonna call Photon here and lock the other front row? Question mark. At least that's what I'm assuming. Let's see. Oh, Galahad. Double Galahad. Okay. Well, that's not going to activate. So I only need to use 1 unlocker? Lucky, I guess. Lucky, I guess. We'll take those. We'll definitely take those. Alright, it's going to bash. We're going to take out 1 PG here, and hopefully we can search out the other PG here. So we can actually Legion this PG back to try to search it out, which is pretty good. Do we even have Legion main in deck? We don't. Do we have it in drop? We don't. Huh? Oh, no, 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 no. Why is it... Oh, I have it in hand. It hurts, but I guess I have to overcall it. We don't have much of a choice. Yeah, I think this is still a better turn. I think it's still a better turn. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna call... Let's see, we have like, 1 good call target from this. So I kind of need to CB for this, too. So let's CB for this. Soul Charge 3. Hopefully we hit something good. We actually did hit something good. That's actually not too bad. Alright, then we're going to overcall this. Bada bing, bada boom. To unlock this. And then we're going to Legion. Gotta use our time wisely, though. Yeah, we need to Legion back the Legion mate anyway. Alright, so this is cool. That's at the end of the battle that she gives thing. So I think we're going to call like 1 column here, I guess. And then try to persevere. Alright, I think that's enough for this turn. So let's bash. It's definitely a bit of a slow burn deck. Or a bit of a slow burn game plan this time around. So let's see. The trigger checks happened before the battle. That's kind of the unfortunate thing. But at least we get pieces for later, which is good. We can Legion again next turn if needed. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think we just make Soul Blast this, and PG, I guess? Yeah, I think that sounds fine. Do I have Legion mates in deck still? I do. Yeah, let's put those away. And then see what we draw here. Show me the money. Alright, PG is good, and Intercept is also good. I think we'll take those two. Looks like a plan. Alright, so then we call these out. Again, this deck is just basically, you know, battle phase shenanigans. Battle phase shenanigans, left and right. It's a good time. It's a fun time. Just make a 23k column. He has shown us 2 PG so far, so this will be the third one that we'll be trying to reveal. Oh! Or just go for lethal. Alright, well, he needs to have a heal for this one. Has our unlocker... Well, yeah, the unlocker has literally brought us victory. Alright. Well, I think that literally one fight showed off everything for the deck. That quite literally showed off everything the deck can do. And that's pretty good. So yeah, that's Witches in a nutshell, but we'll play one more game to show the full potential of the deck, I guess. Alright, getting into game 2, looks like it's gonna be Royals. Batoru Raiza. So it's Battle Riser, the Royal Paladin player. Epic and cool. Alright, well, we're going first. So let's see what we can do. Fennel start is okay. Oh, but Cider start is pretty good. But for now, I think it's okay. For now, I think this is fine. Oh, double Cider start. Well, that's a different story. That's a different story. Alright. I would like to draw into Mint, personally speaking. Mint is the better starter still. I mean, the better, like, first 3/3 to go into because of the extra power she gives. It's way more important than you would think. Way more important than you would think. Alright, so... Goes into Lien. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so let's see. This is... I mean, Seekers in this set haven't changed too much. Like, they basically just play Alfred, and that's it. They add Alfred and they add the grade 2 that countercharges, and that's it. Ooh, that's a good top deck. Very, very juicy and beautiful. He avoids giving me damage, which is utmost interesting and peculiar. And we'll take that. Alright. I guess he doesn't want to give me CB, but goodbye, Mr. Gans Revolution. It's been nice knowing you. Hopefully your friends, the other 3 friends in the deck list also leave the deck in the same fashion. Yeah, he didn't swing for some reason. I wonder why. I like the sleeves though. They are beautiful. Alright, he swings with this one. He's pushing me now, so I guess he's making up for the fact that he didn't push earlier. Damn. Why did that happen? That's not supposed to happen. You can't do that. That's illegal. Alright, we draw the heal. In this matchup, the heal doesn't really matter. It's kind of whatever. Alright, Mint. Come through, come through. Do I want to burn both counterblasts just for a bit of pushing? Let's use this. Let's use this. Alright. That's a pretty good soul charge, I think. It's decent, it's decent. It's okay, it's okay. It's not too great. Let's not get too hyped up now. Let's not get too hyped up now. Yeah, let's do that. And then we just use this. And one of these goes to soul. And I think I really need more targets in the soul, so let's do that. And those two go to drop zone. Alright, then we give this power so we can push him a little bit to 2 damage here. Hopefully popping heals left and right. I have 3 left in deck, so let's run it down. Shreep! Oh, that's not a heal. Shreep! That's a draw. I'll take the draw. It's more pieces, more power, more ability to swing at the opponent and win the game. So let's just run it down. Give him 2 damage so he can use one of his BBs. BBS? Or BB Vanilla? Which one will it be? BB. Alright. Brain moment aside. Thingsaver start is... Pain? I want to say this is Pain. I want to say this is... The Legion is very good. The Legion is definitely good. But Thingsaver now... He can do it. He can technically do it. But... doesn't feel that good, I guess. Alright, there's a Seeker. Mr. BBS. Mr. BBS will not be using the skill, so he's going to be bashing into rear. So I guess he wants to push me to 5 this turn. I assume. But he needs to also be careful with his resources. Ooh, alright. It's a very conservative turn so far. Very conservative turn, but we'll take it. Please give me 2 damage so my superior calls are good and, you know, proper. Use it, use it, use it. Good, 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 good. I need 2 CB to actually, like, refresh the whole front row. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful, and I hope he checks double heal now. Check double heal. Check double heal. Check double heal. Please, God. Alright, 5 cards in hand. That's a PG. Well, that's kind of good. And a nothing. That's, I mean, I guess that's fine. That's kind of fine. Alright. We got literally nothing in our damage checks, which is pain, but I guess it's okay. Let's overcall this so we can actually Legion it back. And then we Legion Shikumeito. Because we're going to overcall the grade 3s anyway, so... Alright, 2 triggers, 2 grade 1s. That's okay, that's okay. Our soul is actually pretty decent. Actually pretty good. So we can run through a little bit of it. Take the PGs out. All that kind of stuff. Alright. Let's just do 2 grade 3s, I think. No need to call grade 2s down, I think. It's going to be a bit awkward because we're going to rely on triggers pretty hard to actually push through. But if we can high roll a little bit here and check some heals along the way, we'll be in a good spot. We'll be in a good spot. Alright, that's a nothing. Ooh, damn, that's a uncommonly seen blaster blade. I don't want to put this away in case I need to Legion it away. Yeah, let's soul blast that out. Alright, bada bing bada boom. It's also like just like fills your next Legion, which is really nice. Alright. Call this one here. So it's the smaller power one, and then call the other one to the other one. So it's the bigger power one. Logic 100. Alright, call this one down. So the question is, how much do we want to high roll, right? Because this is going to be, one column is 25. I think we want to make it hit over the 26, and then if we hit another trigger, then it's cool. Oh, we don't, but that's okay. We don't have PGs though, so like blasters literally just annihilate us. So that's something. That's something to consider. We might just die if he has a blaster, which we have 3 heals. We might actually be able to pull through. Let's see. Especially knowing him, he's gonna actually like check triggers and stuff, or like he's gonna heal down. He doesn't have any heals. I think he has like 3 heals in deck still, potentially. Where are my PGs at, man? What happened? What did I say? How did I hurt them this time? Oh, he didn't use the skill? Uh-oh. I don't know how I feel about that one. Uh-oh. When the fly came back, damn it. Just when I thought I got rid of it. Alright. These damn Seekers, man. Killing my intercepts. Taking away my health insurance. I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, he goes for the big power plates as well. Although, he needs a good booster. I guess he can get it. Yeah, he can get an 18k column. So we just need to like hit a draw into PG and we're fine. Right? How hard can it be? How hard can it be? Three draws in the 19 card deck, instantly into a beautiful, sublime, exquisite perfect guard. Nothing better than that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Alright, swing rear guard. You know you want it. Oh, he's not gonna. But do you know if you heal, I will be able to heal too. Uh-oh. Please don't check heal now. Please don't check heal now. Okay. Please check heal now. Please check heal now. Please check heal now. I've changed the thing that I want to be on top of the deck like 7 times now. Damn it. Alright, well, it was the wrong pigment of trigger, and therefore we did not survive. But, I don't know if that was close. Not having PGs the whole game definitely hurts. But, solid game. I think we were able to show off what the deck does pretty well, especially in that first game. So it's not like an overwhelmingly amazing deck, but it's a fun little deck if you like the archetype. I know the archetype was pretty popular back when it first came out in the TCG. A lot of people like Genesis Witches, so do feel free to mess around with it. I think it is pretty fun. But yeah, next second fight will be the last one for set 20, which will be duos, and I am like completely booty at playing them, and so that's going to be entertaining to watch that train catch on fire and burn, because that will be pretty bad. But anyway, this was Witches. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, also leave a like. Who knows? Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.